Hey you, good morning and welcome to a little game called A Game of Dwarves. I bought it based on the name and because it was put out by Paradox and I love the company. So I kind of took it on faith and I win. I love this little game. It's just, you just want to build, make things beautiful. There are some problems, there are some monsters, there are goals, there are achievements, there's all the things. And it's dwarves, right? Because I don't know. I love dwarves. It's a thing. I love this game. So I am going to do just a custom game, medium, 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 normal, which is medium. This here is influences that you would have tech things already free. I'm not going to do that. Safe mode. You know, the enemies aren't. There won't be any enemies, and you know that's okay sometimes. I like that too. Building enemy items. When you discover a kind of a nest or a room or a hideout or whatever that from, you know, while you're digging and you open something unexpectedly, you have that oops moment, but then you can steal their stuff, right? And you can get beds and carpets and a lot of cool things that sometimes very, you know, a lot sooner than you'd be able to make them. So definitely worth doing. This one, there will be event rooms. This, because you're kind of building in the dark underground, this is going to it'll have some question marks showing you where they're going to be. It's a little bit of a cheat. I don't know. I'm going to turn it on. It's on automatically, and I'm just going to leave it. Let's put it that way. Adds the content for Star Dwarves, which I've bought. It's some DLC, and I'm not sure if I'll use that, but the option is there. I can do it if I want to. I want to point out this little button. Options are the same old, you know, what size windows, sound, blah, blah, blah. You can run through campaigns that will teach you the game as you go if you want to do that. I generally get bored with campaigns. I just want to go and start mucking about on my own, so that's what I'm doing today. This shop button I can't show you because I've bought all the stuff, but there's more goodies. You can pick up these little packets of decorative items and some cool stuff, and they're like $1 or something. It's great. So I've already bought them all. I can't show you what's there, but you'll get to see them in game. So we have just medium all the things, and we don't have any head starts with tech. And we're going to start building today. Now today I'm just going to show you around a little bit, you know, where the controls are, explain a couple of things. No big fancy tutorial. It's not a hard game to learn. You know, this over here, they do give you quests. You'll notice the little quest here, and you know, it gives you something to work toward. Mostly I tend to ignore that for the first whole chunk of the game. I can deal with that later. This is your research, and you will have a researcher, and up here, actually we'll look at this. 750 is the maximum storage I have per item. So I can get 750 in wealth, 750 in wood, 750 in stone, and a whole lot of other things, and I'll show you that in a minute. Electricity, that's, you know, down the road. We have a prince. Here is, if you click on this, it'll kind of center, and that's our little guy here. He is a level 10 prince. He's pretty elite. That's pretty good. We have two warriors, two people in the military at this point. We have two diggers. We've got the one crafter. He's going to be the guy who's making our beds and our tables and our goodies and things like that. We've got a little happiness, unhappiness meter here. The dwarves like their luxuries, okay? And I think that's why we get along so well, because they like to build it beautiful too. The more pretty things you have, the happier these guys are. We totally get on. We have a researcher, and he's our little nerd guy who's going to take care of everything. And then we have some generalized workers, and they kind of, well, those will be the people that we have setting up farms, and we'll get to that in just a second as well. We can have pets. Yeah. And we can have people who just run around. They're young. We just got them. They don't really, you know, they're just growing up and gathering experience. This is how much food we have. And again, that is our limit in food until we get more storage. These are how many dwarves we have and how many we can have. We have 8 out of a possible 10 at the moment. So they like to be happy. You want to work on that. This is the world you will be digging in. Over here at the far right hand bottom corner, you can see the levels, and this is up top. There it is. But you know what? We're dwarves. We're not going up there for a long time. And here's the little, our just tunnel with a stair, not even a stair, a ladder going up. And of course, there's down for, oh, there's a long ways to go. Long, 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 long ways to go. Fun times ahead, guys. Fun times ahead. Where are we here? Is this the right level? Yes. There we go. So we're on level 11. We have torches, beds. We got some basic starter stuff. Now, this little doodah over here, the spawning pool, this is, we have to upgrade that if we want to be able to get more dwarves. So keep that in mind. Here's our little researcher. He's working away, our little nerdy guy. He's taking care of that for us. Down here, build. These are all the things you can build as you go through the game and progress, and your research gets better and your technology gets better. You know, remember to click the button and check to see what's coming. Here are the storage things. These will allow us to up these levels. That's kind of important. This is all pet stuff and toys and goodies. We have little jumping rings and bones for Bella and all the good little, you get, oh, fences. That'll come. I try to get them. I usually just stay on a level until these guys are solid and happy and they're crazy rich and they got a ton of things going on that they're pleased with. And then we build an army and take over the world. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in this one. And these are all the different building items and stuff that you can look at. And we'll be looking at that, of course. Hit escape to make that go away. This is where you're going to have them dig, and we'll be starting that shortly. Excuse me. This little thing here I like a lot because it allows you to pick up anything and move it wherever you want to. It looks like a little crane. You know, the little toy, the little games, you put the quarter in and you've got the little claw that comes down. Well, ours works a lot better than that. And this lets you sell anything, just instant gold if you need to do that. This one, if you've got a guy in a really bad place, you can click on this, pick him up and move him somewhere. The odd time they will be digging, they fall into holes. Now up here, if you notice, and I don't always, I have the headstones to prove it, you will get a little, like a little caution icon saying, this guy's having a problem, he's starving to death, he's doing whatever. I almost never ever notice. And I have the headstones to prove it. But the headstones make a nice little touch in the community, right? So the odd death is just, yeah, anyway. Okay, so down here, just your options for the game. Same old, same old. This you want to pay attention to. Okay, here is where we upgrade our spawning pool. It's going to cost 1,000 gold to be able to do that, and then it'll give us, I think, what's the next level? Another 8? I can't remember, but you get... Excuse me, I've been talking and recording and streaming so much lately. I've been almost losing my voice for the last few days, but we'll get through this. Here you can buy and sell things. You know, that's what you're going to sell it for. That's what you buy it for. That change, prices and things change. Anyway, we'll get to that as we go. And there you go. So there's our levels. There's our speed. We can certainly speed things up. And there's one of those event rooms that is being indicated, that one option we were talking about. So that's where they are. So we're going to start digging and building and goodies. Oh my. Actually, let me just slow this down a second. I am going to grab these. I'm not going to waste resources. I want to start digging back here because I'm seeing gold back there, and gold is your friend. Gold is a good thing. So I'm going to move those, and we're going to just start digging out. Now, I generally, honestly, I tend to dig out the entire level and just build a community, get the throne room looking awesome, get some bedrooms, get a kitchen, get some, you know, military going, things like that, have lots of, just all the things, right? And then we, like I said, go out and conquer the world from there. So we have a lot of digging to do. We need to watch our storage levels, because at some point that's going to max out, and then things just get wasted. Then you are just literally wasting resources because they'll dig it up, but there's just no place to put it, and that's not a thing we want to do. So you want to keep track of that a little bit. Now this glowy stuff you're seeing here, This is fertile land. This is the only place that we can grow food. This is looking like it might be a pretty good room to turn into a garden, actually. I'm thinking this is not bad. You know what? I'm going to move this over here for Le King. And I'm going to dig this out just in case there's some more under there. Now, at some point, the king is in that. That's got the, whatever that pink stuff is. Tourmaline. I can't remember what it's called. Well, I'll show you in a minute. We'll go check. We will go and have a look. So we got some gold here. That's awesome. That's always nice, right? Gold is your friend. Now, this is fertile farmland. This is sparkly. That's not, because of this rock over here. And you can make these. This is a fertilization stone. And I can grab that thing and put it over here. And so, and look at all the things lighting up now. I think this is going to be our first farm. That's a pretty solid chunk of soil. Now, these ones in the middle, they can't reach. That's why I popped him in the middle anyway. And there is a lot here. This is awesome. This is really good. So I generally put a light or a brazier or something just to make it look nice and tuck that in. And there, our wealth. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Our wealth is maxed out. We are digging this stuff to no effect. So that's not good. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is just say, no, don't dig. No, no, no. You can click on these again and stop it. They can dig the dirt all they want. Who cares? I'm going to have our crafter build me something. Now, they cost, and that number over here is how much extra storage you get. And oh, blimey. You get more than 3. I don't remember. I don't remember the ratio. I'll be honest. I got nothing. Wood is a special thing, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. This one is giving me 10 for more stone, and I don't have anywhere near that. So we can come into here. We've got some gold. We can just buy some stone. How much are we going to need? We're going to need 400 for a great big one. Might be worth doing. I mean, we'll get that back, and we're going to make pots of money, I promise. Yeah, we don't want them digging that up yet. Okay, but we can't do that just now, can we? Can I do that now? Did I get enough for this? This one, not, yeah, but I want that one. This one is 100 stone for 3. That's 400 for 10, but you get extra happiness on it. So in terms of actual storage, I mean, 400, you get 12 instead of 100. This is probably better. You know what? This is probably better. I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of these right now. Now, if you left click on your mouse and sort of drag it around, you can determine, just like click and hold, and it will determine what the little item is facing. So 2 things have happened. We've used up some gold, so we can start digging this again because now we have the space to do that. And just get rid of that for now. And now we have extra storage here anyway, so that's cool. And I'm just going to continue digging out here for a while. Oops, that one and that one. Just to see how much land, how much garden we will be able to put in. This is a really nice chunk of fertile soil. Oh, and there's more. This is actually really good. We'll be able to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's the 3, the 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It looks like a 15 there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. This may be one of the best clumps of gardening I have ever run into. No joke. This is brilliant. This is really good. I'm happy with this. This is very nice. This one is making me happy. And I'll take out this too, just in case there's something else there. I doubt it, but this is pretty rock'em sock'em. This is awesome. This is good. Okay, so the first thing we are going to start planting here, well, food, you know, food is good. And if this continues like that, I may end up putting another stone over here and just turning this one thing into the garden room. This could just end up being our, yeah, for sure. This is pretty cool. But the first, let's get some food. We do have food. We don't have unlimited supplies of food. So, oh, research already too. You know, I like to go with this right off. You get more experience with the babies, although we're not doing that. You know what? And training. We're going to grab these two. So our researchers are doing a little bit better, and we need to get some training in here because at some point we are going to open a room and our warriors are going to have to face whatever is coming out of it. So that, you know, the axe, the war things, this is one of the first things I put in. This is an awesome one. It's also 80 gold. This is 50, 30. You know what? I'm just going to put one of these in. Well, let's go ahead. We're splurging. And right now, I'm not planning. I'll put it in. The crafter will go make it. The warriors will go over and practice on that and level up. And that can be kind of an important thing to have happen. But let's get some food in. This is food, and this one. This is the basis of my economy, okay? It's not there yet. I'm going to start out with a log plant. Later, we're going to have a log tree. When you get the log trees, you're gonna be able to make so much money. It's just like, oh my God, this is just crazy. But right now, I'm going to put in these. I'm just going to put 2 there because I want to dig around. Well, no, they can reach those. They can reach those because they can come at it from either side. So yes, we need food, but we're going to need some trade resources as well. This is what? Over here. Over here is where it shows. I'm pointing over there. Did that help? That's good, right? We have these mushrooms. They give us 1 food, and this is 1 food. This is in gold. This is in wood. More gold. At some point, watch those. Some things will be 2, 3, even up to 5 or 6. And some of them will also make them happy, which will show in the other corner. So you want to get the biggest bang for your buck, and you want to use what you have most of course. This is 25 gold. This is 15, and it's the same food. And this is only 20 wood. Well, right now I have more gold than wood, so I'm going to plant some of these. We're going to have some shrooms. Not exciting, but it's food. You know, it's okay. It's food, and food is your friend. So I'm going to dig out behind this as well. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to end up being a garden room here. This some serious soil going on here. So anyway, that's always the first thing I do. The first 3 things. I get a training dummy up. You want to get your warriors leveled up as soon as you can. Get the logs in, get the food in. Get some extra storage and watch those levels so that things don't get wasted. And I'm hoping every now and then, and it doesn't happen often, there will be this weird little glitch thing where the miners just miss a block. And sometimes when you open an entire level, there might be 1 or 2 of them. I don't know why it happens. Actually, I should write somebody and ask. If that is the case, I don't know how to get rid of it. So I will end up putting a pillar there and decorating it or doing something with it and pretending that it was my plan all along. Absolutely. Anyway, that's how you get started in Game of Dwarves. So we're going to be building out this level, getting rich and famous, and then building an army and taking over the world. 1 level at a time. So until I see you next time, live your life happy, build it beautiful. Get yourself a dwarf in your life and just pinch his little cheeks and have some fun. Bye-bye, guys.